It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony.
And Scooter made it to Thursday. Spears on. Wait a minute. Let me put a clothespin on my nose like the opening announcer. Spears on Sports with John.
You know, he at least could have said with John Spears and Tony Burke.
He could have, yeah. Burke on ball.
I mean,
that's what it's going to be called when I quit next week. When I hang it up.
Yeah, I got to make it today.
M&M Cartage Hotline is open. 502-384-1450, 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness, no shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health.
14 days.
And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. What is in 14 days?
Diamondbacks and the Rockies play.
Oh, there you go. Man, you look that up?
I follow the Diamondbacks, and it's on there.
Are we on YouTube, Scoots?
We are.
Hello on YouTube. Is Tony on YouTube?
Tony is not.
Well, he's wearing his Texas Rangers sweatshirt today.
And they play the Kansas City Royals that day.
All right. It is Tuesday, February 5th. Thursday. How about Thursday, February 5th? It's not Tuesday, right?
I'm
not sure.
It's not Wednesday either, is it?
We will.
Because Scooter didn't say hump day.
Lot to talk about. It is NBA trade deadline day, 3 o'clock today, and there have been some more. Anthony Davis is going to be a Washington Wizard. Boy, it was about a year ago that they traded Anthony Davis for Luka. The Dallas Mavericks GM got he's no longer the GM anymore. How could you trade Luka? Well, we got back Anthony Davis. Well, he lasted almost a year, didn't play a full slate of games, and now he's off to join Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. Off to be a Wizard, as I like to say.
The wonderful Wizards.
Jonathan Kuminga got his wish. He gets shipped out of Golden State along with Buddy Hield to Atlanta for Kristaps Porzingis, who's been injured most of the year.
He's got a new doctor that's going to make him healthy, I was reading. He's going to be fine now.
So the Golden State Warriors pick up Porzingis. They still have Draymond Green. We'll see if that's the case 5 hours from now.
Yeah, who wants that?
By the way, Scooter, Trace Jackson Davis going to Toronto.
I hate that for him.
He's going to get a lot more playing time.
Is he? Okay.
I would think.
The Raptors are pretty good.
And the Raptors are in the top 5 in the Eastern Conference right now.
Nobody knows that, but John brought that up to me.
I didn't know it when I brought it up, to be honest with you. So there you go. Those are just some of the trades. There will be more today. Trinidad Chambliss lost his appeal with the NCAA. He will not have a 6th year at Ole Miss. He had 2 years at Ferris State, but he didn't play the 2nd year. So he was applying for a 6th year, which would have been a 5th year of playing, and the NCAA said no. So check Trinidad Chambliss onto your draft board for the NFL draft coming up.
So now who ends up at Ole Miss?
They've got a quarterback already I heard that name today, but I don't remember what it was. But they are set at quarterback. No more Trinidad Chambliss. No more Lane Kiffin to worry about. So Ole Miss going back into the pool of regular teams now, not super teams. All right, little baseball here since you brought it up. The Tigers signed Framber Valdez, the Houston pitcher. 3 years, $115 million. Now that's about $38 million a year.
Is that all?
All right, $38 million. Current Tiger pitcher Tarek Skubal wants a new contract. He is going to arbitration this year. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He is asking for $32 million, which is $6 million less than they just gave Valdez.
Wow.
They are offering him $19 million.
They're going to lose
for this season. First of all, you just paid another guy.
Yep. That's not as good as the guy you have.
That's not as good as your guy. $6 million more. Just give him the 32 for a year.
Give him 40 and just be happy.
He doesn't. They don't care. He's going to get the 32.
Yeah.
When he goes to arbitration, if he doesn't get the 32, that'll be a bigger upset than, I don't know, USA over Switzerland in mixed doubles curling today. By the way, the USA won that match.
Yeah. USA.
I don't know if that's an upset.
USA.
It'll be a huge upset if he doesn't get $32 million. If I'm Detroit, well, if I'm Scooble now, I'm no longer asking for $32 million.
That's what
I'm saying I want a long-term contract, and I want at least $1 million more than you just gave Framber Valdez per year. Valdez is really good.
No, he's
really good at Houston the last several
too,
years.
isn't he?
Left-hander.
Two left-handers, him and Scooby.
I think he's got a no-hitter along the way. He's been really, really good for Houston.
But
take care of Tarek Skubal.
Yes. Best pitcher in baseball.
Right? He's a two-time back-to-back Cy Youngs and almost unhittable. I don't understand what the Tigers are doing here. I understand you go out and get Valdez. Maybe you know you're not going to have Skubal next year. Maybe your numbers and his numbers are so far apart that you're saying, we're not going to get him. Let's go ahead and get this other guy. But I would argue
you got to figure that out
before you give Valdez $115 for 3 years. Don't you offer Skubal the same deal? Don't you call Skubal's agent and say, look, we're thinking about signing Valdez, but if Tarek will go 3 years, $115, we're good with that. And then if he says no, then it's not your fault. And maybe they did that. And then if he says no, it's not your fault. The $19 million offer for 1 year is just insulting.
Yeah, it's way below market value.
It's insulting. And I think Tarek Skubal is insulted. He's going to finish out. If the arbitrator gives him 19 or 32, it doesn't matter. He's going to finish the season with Detroit. If they're not in it, they'll probably trade him at the deadline because they know at this point they're not going to sign him.
Wouldn't it be nice to be underpaid at $19 million?
Well, yeah, but, market value.
No, I know. I agree.
He should make
but
some money.
I said, wouldn't it be nice to be thinking that you weren't getting paid enough money at about $20 million a year?
Yeah. $19 million? Oh, my God. How am I going to live on that? Who was the basketball player that said, I got to feed? The guy that choked PJ.
PJ
Latrell Sprewell.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just got to feed the family.
Got to feed the family. How big is your damn family? All right. College basketball last night. Before I get to Kentucky and Louisville, I want to say the system was 4-0 last night.
Yeah, go system.
Including 3 straight-out winners and almost 4. Portland beat Gonzaga last night. If you can tell me, Scooter, the Portland mascot, you win a prize.
The Sea Dogs.
Oh, Tony knows it.
Pilots.
The Pilots.
Oh, I never got that.
Mark Few was 38-2 against Portland in his career. He's now 38-3.
25 years since they beat a top 10 team.
22.5-point underdogs last night, and Portland wins it 87-80. I didn't see the end of it, but, Tony, you said they tried to lose it as hard as they could.
They had a 15-point lead and started turning it over and missing 3 throws, and they ended up pulling it out, hitting some 3 throws at the end of the game.
By the way, their coach tore his Achilles last week.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he was coaching injured.
He was coaching hurt.
That's an interesting gymnasium, too, because they had tons of people on the side, but a guy shooting a 3-throw. Remember how they were bleacher seats, but how the old shoe up at Cincinnati had that, long end zone, the seats where it looked like a football stadium?
Yeah.
And there was people sitting up there, but it was real weird looking.
Was it? I'm sure it was packed.
Yeah, it was, besides for the end zone.
And they deserved to storm the court.
They stormed it. Took them a while.
Minnesota at home. Tony gave us this one yesterday. Beats Michigan State outright, 76-73. Fears got a technical foul for, I don't know how to say this, purposely, accidentally kicking a guy in the nuts. I guess I do know how to say it.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if that was the cleanest way you could have said it.
You know what?
He sat for a long time. Tom Izzo sat him for a long time. He did come in at the very end of the game when they were trying to make a comeback. And then the postgame, Izzo said, now, Fears got fouled first, and then he retaliated. Tom Izzo said, I haven't seen it. And the press corps, somebody said, Coach, he did it. And he said, okay, well, he may not play the next game. I love it.
Yep.
There's no accountability for these kids anymore.
Nope.
And if Tom Izzo's old school, and if his kid did something wrong and he sits him next game, I got 100% respect for him. But Minnesota wins, knocks off Michigan State. in the barn.
The Gophers.
Oklahoma State beats BYU 99-92.
I didn't see that one coming.
This game was 27-11, Tony, and then it was tied at halftime. Oklahoma State was up 27-11, tied at halftime. I thought there's no way they win this game. But they did. DeBanza had 36. He was really good, but they couldn't stop Oklahoma State. A kid named Roy, they couldn't stop him. And Oklahoma State storms the court. BYU has now lost 3 straight, and that was the 3rd upset of the night over a top 25 team.
And you got to remember how bad Oklahoma State's been the last few years, and that's a huge win for them.
And Clemson hung on the West Coast and beat Stanford 66-64, but it was 3.5, so it's a winner for Johnny Spears. And, it's always nice to hit a parlay with your system. When you brag about your system all the time, and then on a weekend it goes 2-14, and you feel like an idiot, it's good to get a winner.
Always good.
It's good to get a winner. All right, Louisville, 76.
Louisville Cardinals.
Boy, I got to say, Notre Dame is just terrible.
They weren't for the first 30 minutes.
I was say, what happened early?
Well, I think
I was playing cornhole last week.
Louisville was just bad. They shot 7 of 31 from 3.
It was kind of like Indiana, right? I mean, they were missing a bunch of open looks.
Michael Brown Jr. was 1 for 7 last night. He had 6 points. He did have 6 assists, so give him a little credit for that. But his shooting touch is he's missing it right now.
Got to remember, Notre Dame's best player didn't play.
Yes.
Guard.
They don't know when he's going to be back either. Marcus, whatever his name is.
Burton.
Marcus Burton. Javon Hadley, who was questionable before the game, re-injured his back early and did not return. McNeely had 13. It was very balanced. Frew had 12 points, 5 rebounds.
KP, baby.
Kahani Roos had 12 and 12. Who?
KP.
KP Roos?
No. Had 10 points.
Okay. He's such a turd. Keyshawn Pryor, 10 points, 5 rebounds.
He was actually really good, I thought.
He just loves
provided
himself
a lot.
too much. You know what he provides? He provides laughter. That's what he provides.
Well, Kelsey, in his press conference the other day, they asked him about Pryor. What's going on? Why? Well, he's working hard and he's doing it. And there had to be something because unless he's really hurt, he just wasn't playing him. And he played him last night. But I got a question to you guys. I was up at a cornhole, and they had a game on in the bar. And Slugger and I were watching it. Did you see the 3-throw, the big guy for Notre Dame?
Yes.
Was he trying that? I was standing over there talking, and I looked at Slugger, and I go, what was that?
Let me tell you about this guy. His name's Tout.
You've seen him play in person.
I saw him in person. He loves himself so much. He comes out in the pregame.
Good-looking dude, man.
He knows it. He comes out in the pregame. He's got his tank top on. He's just looking at the ladies, having a good time. Now, he's a monster on the board.
Had 10 bounds.
He sets a lot of screens. He knows his role. Mm-hmm. His role is not to shoot the ball from the outside, anything like that.
Guy you want on your team.
He kind of is, even though he's Mr. Universe and loves himself.
But he does what you want him to do.
He thinks he's Mr. Universe.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. But his free throw, he's a terrible free throw shooter, under 50%. And they said on the broadcast that Micah Shrewsbury finally said, just try to bank it in. At least we'll get some rebounds off of that. And that's what he was doing. He missed it so far left.
And it was high.
And it was way
hard.
up high. It hit the backboard, and it was like,
John, I had to look at the clock. I had to look at the clock and see if it was the end of the game and they were trying to get a rebound. I swear, I'd never seen anything like it. And I wasn't watching the game. I mean, I was watching it from a distance.
It was unbelievable. If you would have thought they gave somebody that never touched a basketball and said, see if you can make it in that hoop.
Throw it up there.
And he just threw it as hard as he could. God. Conwell had 12. Pryor, as you mentioned, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Card shot 43%. Notre Dame can't shoot. 38.7. They got a couple guys out there that are supposed to be good shooters.
Yeah.
And when they don't shoot it well, they have no chance.
Serta, 6 for 18.
Yeah, 46 from 3 or overall?
No, overall, and he was 5 for 14 from 3. Which is actually not that bad.
Well, that's 33%. That's all you asked for. Louisville shot, Notre Dame, by the way, was 11 for 27 from three. Yeah. So that kept them in the game. That kind of kept them in the game. A little out-rebounded on 46-35. Next up for the Cards, Wake Forest. The Demon Deacons, by the way, are 11-11, 2-7 in conference.
Just like Notre Dame was.
Exactly like Notre Dame. I think they play tonight, but exactly like Notre Dame was. Saturday noon on the ACC network. Louisville should be a pretty solid favorite in that one coming up. All right, we'll talk Cats. They get another win. They're in a kind of a trap game there last night, although it was a home game, so not a true trap with Tennessee coming in this weekend. So we'll talk about that. All that happened in college and pro basketball. Olympics, I'm fired up, man.
Waste management.
My free preview here on the studio has ended, so I can't watch any more of the women's hockey. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big A. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. We will be at Salsaritas tomorrow, 10 a.m. I know it's early. Buzz, come on out. And anybody else that's listening, come on out. Salsaritas, St. Matthews. We'll be there from 10 to 11. KSR will be KRC.
Wow.
Man.
Kentucky roll call is what you call it.
KRC will be there from 12 to 2. Is that correct?
Yep.
And then Roman and then Mike Rutherford will be there in the afternoon.
Correct.
So
Yep.
3 of our esteemed shows will be on site tomorrow at Salsarita St. Matthews. Come on out, say hi. We'll be there at 10. I think they're going to feed us at 11. Not everybody, just me and Tony. Probably Dugan and maybe Matthew. Matt Childress will join us out there. Scooter is confined to the studio after sleeping in today.
It's my punishment.
Yeah. Sorry. We gotta have rules. Just like Tom Izzo, we got rules. Can't kick a guy into gonads.
We don't get a chance to do many remotes anymore.
We don't.
We do 10
It's
o'clock.
the early start time, and I'm fine with that, for the record. Thank you for watching on YouTube, listening on the podcast, or listening live. We appreciate it, as always. M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450, if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Scooter, you're in charge of the text line.
Speaking of Buzz, he says I believe once you go into arbitration, you can't change the numbers.
Yeah, I think that's true. Well, although I will say this, you can't change the numbers is correct. It's 19 or 32, but they can still negotiate a long-term contract and just scrap the arbitration. They can do that.
What they should do.
Which is what the Tigers, I think, should do to keep this guy around as long as they can.
And then Buzz also asked, didn't Freeman Williams play his college ball at Portland?
Yes, he did.
Was it Portland State? Or is that the same place now? Did they rename it like Memphis State went to Memphis?
Can't answer that one because it's Portland's not a state.
You know, Memphis State went to Memphis. Remember?
Because they weren't a state.
So maybe this is the same Freeman Williams. Yeah, it was 1842.
No, they are different.
They are different.
Yeah.
Led the nation.
See where Freeman Williams went to school.
He went to Portland State.
Thank you. Spears is right. Buzz is wrong. First time ever.
Portland State mascot, Tony, since you're so high and mighty.
Tigers.
Seahawk.
Vikings. I should have told you it was something near and dear to your heart.
The Vikings. You would have said Rangers. He's wearing his Rangers.
I don't think Portland Rangers would have worked.
Hey, Bellarmine basketball tonight. If you're looking for something to do, Louisville women and Duke tonight. First of all,
Yeah.
That's going to be
7
awesome.
o'clock on. I think it's on the big. I think it's on the mothership. ESPN.
Are you trying to talk me out of coming to the Bellarmine?
No, I'm not at all. But I'm just saying both teams are undefeated in ACC play. They both have double-digit win streaks going on here, so it should be a good one in the Yum Center tonight.
I went to the Kentucky Louisville women's game with Senator Roby, and Kentucky beat them pretty well.
That's a long time ago.
I wasn't that impressed with Louisville, and my man Robe, he was telling me that the big girl in the middle, athletic, that Jeff Walls said that she's so athletic, but she doesn't really know how to play. I can't think of her name, but she's really good.
Knows
now.
how to play now.
And Barry girl has become really good, and they've beaten everybody, man. And Kentucky got Talani Key back.
They've had a couple injuries, but
they've got
been,
one of their best players back, and they won big the other night.
They're pretty good in the SEC, but
Both of them.
Duke and Louisville tonight.
What's the spread on that one?
I don't
it
know.
up. I'll
You can
look
look
it
it up. I do have the spread on Bellarmine and Stetson, though, at Nice Hall. If
I
you're
saw
looking
it.
for something to do and you're not interested in the women's game, come on out to Nice Hall tonight.
6.5.
I had 5.5, but
Ooh.
yeah.
You're
just
That was a
guessing.
guess.
No,
Okay.
I saw 6.5 yesterday, and I saw 4.5 today.
I saw 5.5 this morning. So
Well, let's-
it's all around there.
We'll just go ahead and give me 2 points then.
7 o'clock, Bellarmine at Stetson. The Hatters. The Hatters are 8-13. Both teams 4-6 in conference. In fact, there are 5 teams 4-6 in the A-Sun. If Bellarmine can beat Stetson tonight and Florida Gulf Coast, both of those teams are 4-6, by the way, on Saturday, then that would help them immensely to get a home game in the conference tournament.
Hey, going back to women.
And they need your support, by the way.
And going back to women, Kentucky plays number 7 Vanderbilt tonight. Vanderbilt's 21-2. It's on the SEC Plus, but another big game here.
Do you have a Louisville spread?
They don't have it
Yeah.
on ESPN. Normally they do. I can look it up on one of the websites, I guess.
384-1450. That's the M&M Cartage hotline if you'd like to join in on the conversation, or you can do what Buzz did. He says he's humbled now on the text line.
He's always
because I was right and he was wrong. 414-1450. That's the Game Day Men's Health text line. That's another way to get in touch with the show. All right, Kentucky last night. It was sort of a trap game, even though it was a home game. Oklahoma came in 1-8 in conference play. You just had the big win at Arkansas. You've got a home game against Tennessee coming up Saturday. So one of those games where you look at it and you go, oh, it's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night. It's just Oklahoma. They're not very good. Kentucky overall played pretty well last night, Tony. They win at 94-78. They've won 6 of 7. They're 7-3 in conference play. They won 7 of 8. I'm sorry. They're 7-3 in conference play. 8-0 run to end the first half I thought was huge. It was 35-32, and Colin Chandler hits a couple of threes. They get another bucket in there, and they go up 43-32 at halftime. That I thought was big at the time. They end up winning this game by 16. It got a little chippy, as it always does when Brandon Garrison's in the game. Again, he was an Oklahoma State guy, so he's familiar with Oklahoma. Otega Owe played at Oklahoma. He really looked like he was totally invested last night. 24 for Owe. And Garrison, his best game as a Wildcat, Tony, 20 points and 11 rebounds last night. He still did some Garrison stuff, including a dunk at the end when Oklahoma was not guarding anybody. The clock was running out. I don't know what to make of it.
Well, one thing I wanted to say earlier when you were talking about, disciplining guys and stuff, I was surprised in the last game when the technicals happened that Pope did not take him out of the game. My lovely wife, Tara, goes, I cannot believe he's not taking him out of the game when he walked over the guy and bumped him. I mean, you got to set a precedent. You can't, he's, what do you call the word I'm looking for, John? He's very emotional.
He is overly emotional.
Yes, and you got to control that at that level. You hurt your team. But, boy,
and
he
it
was
feels like
good.
he can't.
And you always see him run right to him. I mean, when that happened, the technicals happened with Owe the other night.
They don't want him punching somebody.
Where did Pope go?
Right.
He went and grabbed Garrison.
Last night he went right at Garrison when Garrison fell out of bounds or got nudged out of bounds. I would say, look, you're 250 pounds. The guy just sort of pulled you out of bounds. Don't fall. Or, the guy's not – I don't think the guy intentionally threw him down. I watched the replay a couple of times.
Well, you're not a fan either, so.
He's just overly emotional. I'm not a fan of this kid. Although I will say he was great last night.
Yeah, they just got to get some consistency out of him. He doesn't need to go 20-11, but if he comes in and just plays, does what he's supposed to do, he helps that team a lot.
Was Malachi Moreno hurt in any way?
Don't think so.
He played 11 minutes.
I don't think he was either.
He wasn't.
Garrison played 29.
Garrison was playing great, so you keep him in. I get that. He only had 3 fouls. He wasn't in big-time foul trouble, but only 11 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds. And I kept thinking, when are they going to put him back in? And
well, it's a good problem, John, when you don't put a guy in because the other guy's playing well. They don't play together very often. They've tried that, and that doesn't really work. But
Chandler had 18 again, and he took more shots than anybody. He is not bashful all of a sudden about jacking it up there. He was 6 of 13 from 3. Overall, he was 4 of 8 from 3.
4 of 8 from 3.
18 points for Colin Chandler last night. He was good again. And Yelovich.
I thought Yelovich played well.
Started the game very well. He played 22 minutes, but 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 out of 3 from deep.
If they get 16 and 10 from that position, him and Diabate, I mean, they got to be happy with that. But I thought they made a good point on Yelovich. He looks more comfortable, and if he makes a few shots from the three-point line, which he can, they've always talked about him being a good shooter.
He's one of those European guys
he
that
helps
learned
that
how to
team a
shoot.
lot, man. 6'11" that shoots the ball from the perimeter.
Kentucky shot 50% overall, 12 of 26 from 3. That's really, really good. 22 of 27 at the line. They out-rebounded Oklahoma by 16. So I guess really we shouldn't have been as worried about this game as we were. Well, it felt like Oklahoma was getting back in it there with about 6 minutes to go. Got a little bit nervous, I think, but Kentucky, they had trouble stopping Kentucky on the offensive end.
Well, we've talked about this too, and they made a good point on the game too. When you start defining your roles like Aberdeen and some of these guys. They know might not be great at it, but they know exactly what they're doing now. It's not, okay, am I going to play the off guard? Am I going to be the point guard?
Denzel, you're going to have to handle the ball.
It's your job now.
That's it.
And, so I think they've defined their roles better, and Owe's been he's been good.
Yeah, he's been really good in the last several conference games. Throw Vanderbilt out, of course. But 8 points for Aberdeen last night, 5 assists out of that point guard role. He was only 3 of 10 from the field, but
1 turnover.
Yeah, he did what he's supposed to do.
6 turnovers total by Kentucky.
Up next, you got Tennessee coming in. They're 16-6, 6-3. They're looking for revenge.
They're looking for an L
against the Cats as they come in. And I did look at the standings this morning, Tony.
Yep,
We're always trying to figure out the where you're going to be seated. But it's A&M who lost to Alabama last night, 7-2. Florida 7-2, Kentucky 7-3. Now Vandy, Arkansas, Tennessee still have a game to make up on the Kentucky here, and they're all 6-3.
You're a half game out of first place when people were wanting Mark Pope fired.
And let's just play the forward game here. If they do happen to beat Tennessee, or even if they lose to Tennessee, they got a week off to get things right before you play the Gators. So I think it's a perfect time for a week off. Give them a couple days off, then go hard at practice and get ready. You got a week to get ready for Florida, so I think a good spot for a bye in the middle of the week there.
Yeah, I think so.
Win or lose this weekend.
But I mean, you got to be. If somebody told you before the SEC started, Kentucky would lose their first 2 games in the SEC, and then they'd win 6 out of 7.
7 out of 8.
7 out of 8. I'm sorry. Nobody would have bet that.
Well, what was the talk around here when it was 0-2?
Pope doesn't, they got the wrong guy. The guys don't.
And then you come back and beat LSU. Well, they should have won that game. They had another comeback road win, Tennessee. Oh, they never should have won that game.
But it was at Tennessee.
I get it. Nobody's ever happy.
They don't take pictures.
You know who's happy right now? Arizona and the Miami of Ohio fan bases. They're happy. Why? They haven't lost a game. That's it. UConn people are unhappy. Why? They lost a game.
Izzo, gosh, they can't lose at Minnesota.
Minnesota, what are they doing?
2 games in a row they've lost.
By the way, Alabama last night.
That game was awesome.
I saw the score. I didn't see the game.
It was fun, and A&M missed that free throw at the end on purpose and got an open 3.
It was perfect. It was perfectly executed.
The guy that shot it shot a moon ball. It wasn't hard.
Bounced
it was just
high.
Way up high. Hit the rim. They knocked it out, and wide open 3 for the tie to go to overtime. No, 197 was the final in favor of the Alabama Crimson Tide. So they're now 15-7. They send A&M. Here's what I found out last night. A&M's good, man.
I haven't seen them.
They are good.
Bediako has his court date tomorrow. It's a 6.
He played last night.
But the SEC actually have their attorneys and everything there. The first time when the judge did it.
The Alabama alum?
Yeah. He just said, okay, he can play.
He played 19 minutes last night, 5 points, 4 rebounds.
Maybe the last we've seen of him.
I bet it is.
I think.
What do you think, Scoot?
Well, Agie's really good for A&M. Rashawn Agee. He's averaging 14, but he had 21 last night. He was something else.
Do y'all think Bediako will play?
I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to lose this.
I think he is too.
Yeah, and you know what? There has to be a cutoff point. The guy played in the NBA.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he played in NBA games. He was drafted. He played in the G League. But he had a 2-way contract.
Yeah.
I mean,
and now you got the guy trying to come back to UCLA that actually played 10 NBA games.
You can't do it, or you just say
there shouldn't even be an NCAA.
There's not NCAA anymore.
Marcus Hill had 18 for A&M last night. I remember that game, Kentucky. Tony, we were at the Penguins game. Remember that?
Yeah.
Were they playing?
No, that was Mississippi State.
That was Mississippi State. That's the one I was thinking of. But A&M last night, I watched about a third of that game, maybe a little more. They're good, man, and they have no fear. They had no fear. That place was rocking last night. Was that not, Scooter?
Oh, it was.
That place was a bedlam last night. And Alabama escapes with a 100-97 victory. It was crazy. How close are we to break? We're pretty close. So let's tell you that Scooters Illinois Illini,
Hammer job.
84-44 over Northwestern last night. Woo!
How's Collins doing at Northwestern?
Today he's got a headache.
Ooh.
I don't know how he's doing overall, but today he's got a headache.
We didn't bet Illinois, did we?
We did not. 8th-ranked Houston beat Central Florida 79-55, so they took care of business last night. We've already given you all of the scores from the system.
Top 25.
6:30 tonight, only one top 25 game. Penn State at Michigan, the second-ranked thriller. You want to guess the spread here, Scoots?
It's not going to be enough. I'm telling you that right now.
You said that about Duke and Boston College.
Yeah, and I agreed with him.
They probably got it at 23.5.
24.5.
I got 24.5 over here.
It's going to be like 34.
FS1, 6:30. And then, of course, Stetson at Bellarmine, the Knights, 5.5-point favorites at home.
At 8:30, Scooter, you can be in the plus column on your bets.
8:30, I'm going to be calling a high school game.
Well, you can
still
bet
be in the plus column on your bets. All right, we'll take a break, come back. Look at what happened in the NBA last night. Plus, the NBA trade deadline is today. And don't forget, Super Bowl's this weekend. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Thursday.
Woo!
3 days until Super Bowl 60.
Yeah.
The excitement is just
Have you
all over the
decided?
place.
You know, it's boring teams.
Nobody's excited.
There's no
Nobody even
story
talking about it.
There's no controversy. There's none of that. Tom Brady did say yesterday on his podcast with Jim Gray that he doesn't have a dog in the fight. And people are trying to make something huge out of this. Like, he won 6 Super Bowls for Robert Kraft. How can he not be pulling for New England? Well, he probably is.
Yeah.
But he also is a minority owner of the Raiders who are getting ready to hire Seattle's offensive coordinator. So should he pull for that guy? Hey, we got our coach, and he just won a Super Bowl.
Who's doing the game? NBC?
NBC, Tirico, Collinsworth. It'll be that crew, which is fine. I like those guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
So Super Bowl 60. Scooter, have you decided who you're betting yet?
Not really. I do like the over. That much I do know.
Yeah, I love the under here, and I never bet under.
I think the Seahawks win. I think the Patriots find a way to cover.
Tony?
I like the Seahawks. I think they'll cover. I think they'll win
I like Seahawks and
about
under.
10.
I like Seahawks and under.
21-10.
New England's the first team in the history that win 2 playoff games when scoring only 16 or fewer points. They won 2. So
But they were crappy weather, too.
they've had trouble scoring, and Seattle's got a really good defense.
Yeah.
So this screams under. Now, Vegas, I will say it 100 times, they know a hell of a lot more than I do. I'm surprised it's 44.5. I thought it would be in the 41 range.
Yeah, telling you to bet over.
That's what he said. 2 good defenses, and a New England team that doesn't score a lot of points. So I would.
As long
think
as my
under
numbers
some
come
play.
up, I don't care what the score is.
Your blind numbers on the. I didn't get him one of those yet.
Ooh, I got to get in one too.
Yeah. Well, we can make it one just me and you, Scooter. We'll each get half the number.
There we go. Yeah, let's
We
do
can
it.
do that. M&M Cartage Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Gameday Men's Health text line still open, 414-1450 if you'd like to get a last-minute text into the show. One more reminder, we will be at Salsarita's St. Matthews tomorrow.
What's tomorrow night?
Somebody texted and said, which Salsaritas? It's the one in St. Matthews on what's the
Hubbard's.
street? Hubbard's Lane. Thank you, Tony. So we'll be there Tony and I will be there from 10 to 11.
Right across the street from
I
Steepledale.
don't think they open for business till 11, but they're going to let us in, and by God, we're going to let you in if you show up.
And at the worst, you can stand right against the window.
It's 10 degrees outside. 10 degrees.
That's
We'll wipe the window off so you can see inside. No, come on out. We'll get you in the door.
We're on the air tomorrow night, too, aren't we?
We are tomorrow, St. X and Ballard. If JCPS has school tomorrow, it might rain hard tonight and they can't go to school. St. X and Ballard, a little rematch.
What are they, Scooter?
Soft. Rematch tomorrow of the LIT game that St. X won 62-60. Should be a good one. Big crowd tomorrow expected, as is
Girls game before it.
alumni night for St. X, basketball alumni night. So a lot of the old Tigers will be on hand tomorrow for allegedly a 7:30 start. We'll be on the air about 7:15. And Sacred Heart will play
Frederick Douglass.
Freddie Douglass, 2 of the best women's teams in the state.
So if you want to
Girls.
come over at 6 o'clock.
I'm sorry, girls teams in this. They're not women yet?
Not yet.
They're not young women?
Nope.
Young women.
You can't call them the Lady Cards anymore, the Lady Cats. That's taboo.
I don't know why it bugs me
Coaches
so much.
go nuts.
If someone's talking about like women's basketball, like college, and they say girls, or when you're talking about high schoolers and you say women, that bothers the hell out of me.
You got
a lot of issues,
You got
man.
issues.
Oh, for sure.
You got some issues.
You all have no idea.
We need to get you to a therapist.
Yeah, after you tell us about the dream you had last
So
night.
come on out tomorrow, St. X. Sacred Heart and Frederick Douglass at 6.
6.
St. X and Ballard at 7:30. If you can't make it out, Tony and I will bring you that game, the men's game, right here on Big X Sports Radio.
And the Todd Father, I think, will be calling the freshman and JV game at
Thank
St.
God.
X tonight. If you want to listen at 5 and 6, just come out and listen to the Todd Father.
Nobody wants to do that. Scooter, who you got tonight?
Corden and South Central.
Girls. Oh, you got boys. This
Yeah.
is just a
Men's.
regular season game. Then.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
And is that Big X?
No. No, it's not.
Well, you can go ahead and plug it.
It's on my other station, WOCC.
There you go.
Did you tell me, Scoot, that when the girls are playing the sectionals, that the boys play on Thursdays instead of Fridays?
That's why
they're playing tonight.
That's why I have a game tonight, because
I
the
like
girls
that.
play sectional
I
tomorrow.
like
I
that
actually
too.
like that. All right, let's do birthdays. Buzz just sent a great text, Scooter. We'll get to that after birthdays. All right, Christopher Guest is 78.
Don't know.
These movies are some of my favorites, man. Spinal Tap, Best in Show.
Haven't seen either one of them.
You're crazy. You're
You seen them,
kidding me.
Scoot?
Nope.
What is wrong with you? Do you not like laughter? Is that it? Do you not like being happy?
I still haven't got
Best in Show
Schitt's
is
Creek.
Best in Show is so funny.
Best in Show?
It's about the dog show.
What's it on?
It's a dog show. I don't know. You can get it anywhere. It's an old movie. It's great. God.
I'd say the majority of people haven't seen it, John.
He was also on Saturday Night Live for a couple of years. Christopher Guest is 78 today.
He's married to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, he is.
How about that?
That's a win, right?
Yeah.
What?
Well, times have changed on Jamie Lee. But
Did you
back
see
in the
Jamie
day-
Lee Curtis in Trading Places?
No.
Was it
That's
True Lies?
all you need. And True Lies, that's all you need
Yeah,
to
if you
see.
saw her in True Lies, you'd have thought a whole lot different.
Jennifer Jason Leigh is 64 today.
She's changed.
Well, but everybody changes, Tony. But
No, she did-
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
But she's messed herself up. With,
You think so?
Yes. I watched.
Plastic surgery?
Yes.
Scooter, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with Tony here. I'm at like a 2, maybe 2.5.
I liked her back in the day when she was young, but I watched I can't think what the show was about the boy that had autism. I know what it's called.
Don't know.
Oh, it's really good. But she's changed. She doesn't look right.
Okay. Well,
I'm just being honest here.
the only memory I have is
I
Fast
know.
Times at Ridgemont.
I know. And she was really cute.
Laura Linney is 62. Ozark.
Yeah. A lot of
The Christmas movie everybody loves. What the hell is that one? Scooter, what's the
I
Christmas
saw her in
movie
something not too long
with
ago when
Hugh
she was
Grant
younger.
as the prime minister. Love Actually. There you go. Laura Linney, 62
We got
today.
Scoot.
Another 2.5.
Yeah, but she's a great actress.
Oh, she is.
For sure.
Chris Parnell, Saturday Night Live fame, is 59 today. Here's one for Scooter. Barbara Hershey, Hoosiers. And she was also in Beaches with Bette Midler. Barbara Hershey is 78 today. Go back to, I would go back to Beaches. She had lip implants for Beaches.
Yeah, if I go back, we'll go 3.
3? All
She
right.
looked good back
Fair
in
enough.
the day.
Tim Meadows, another Saturday Night Live guy. He was he's in a lot of those old Saturday Night Live movies. He was the ladies' man. Remember the ladies' man? 65.
Is it wrong for us to say they looked good back in the day?
No, because they did.
Okay, I just wanted to
Then
make
now
sure
you
that that was
say
social.
they're ugly today, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But if you say they look good back in the day.
Okay, I just
That's
want
a-
to make
that's a
sure that was
compliment.
politically correct.
Darren Criss of Glee is 39 today. Scooter,
Totally.
you want to do Darren Criss here?
None of this is politically correct.
No, this whole show
I'm
is.
trying, Scoot. I'm trying, man.
No, I don't want to rate Darren
You don't want to
Criss.
rate Darren Criss?
No,
He's
I'm
39 today.
I'm good.
Bobby Brown. Bobby B. As Whitney used to say, Bobby B.
He could suck.
You got your prerogative. huh?
57. It's my prerogative. He's 57 today. You don't like Bobby Brown?
No, he robbed us of more Whitney.
I don't disagree with that. Here's one for the Scooter Meter country music singer, and I hate to be politically incorrect, but you're going to have to go back in the day here. Sarah Evans is 55 today.
my.
Boy, back in the day.
Yeah, she was.
Don't
special.
look at a current picture.
No, he knows who she is. He doesn't have to.
Oh
look.
yeah. We'll go 4 for Sarah.
Suds
Evans.
in the bucket, baby.
Yeah, when that song came out, shoo-wee.
I might have gone 4.5 back in the day.
Okay, that's fair. Cristiano Ronaldo is 41 today.
5.
Something in the well,
He's a handsome fella.
financially, I know you're right. He is the most well-known athlete in the world right now. Is that right?
I'd say so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
In the world, not America, in the world. 41 today. Some in the water for soccer players because Neymar is 34 today.
Wow.
So two of the
Great day to be
greatest.
born if you want to go soccer
Yeah,
route.
if your kid's born today, give him a soccer
Is
ball.
it Pele's birthday?
I don't know. It wasn't on my list.
Okay.
Hank Aaron, born on this date, 1934, passed away 5 years ago.
Hammer and Hank.
Still in my mind, the greatest home run hitter of all time because he did it without the juice.
My dad told me before that Hank Aaron and Willie Mays are probably the two best overall players that ever played the game. And Hank Aaron gets remembered for home runs,
Yeah.
but he said Hank Aaron could run, could hit.
more RBIs than everybody
Unbelievable.
forever.
But everybody just remembers the home runs.
Roberto Alomar, 58, former Cleveland Indian.
You spit on
Second
somebody,
baseman.
didn't
He
you?
spit on an umpire one time. Yankee rookie pitcher from the past year, one of my favorite names. Cam Schlittler is 25 today. You got to pause when you say that because you got to say it right. Cam Schlittler is
Good
25 today.
Good pitcher.
He's a really good young pitcher. Nick Lodolo, do we still have the
Yep.
We do.
He's still winding
we
up
still
over
got
there
the
bobblehead.
bobblehead. He's 28 today. Who's he with? Is he still a Red?
Yeah.
He is still a Red, right?
Yeah. Red.
All right. Vita Vea, defensive lineman. I think I want to say Buccaneers, but that sounds wrong.
You're right.
You're right.
Vita Vea, 31 today.
He's good, man. He clogs up the middle.
Cam Scattaboo and his broken ankle are 24 today.
Scattaboo.
He was great at Arizona State. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Arizona State.
And he was really good with the Giants.
He was
until he got hurt.
They loved him in New York, and they probably will if he recovers here. 24 today.
You see that human specimen? He will recover.
Right.
He's a battery ram.
And you don't want to rate Darren Criss, but you're talking about him being a human specimen here?
I mean, he's physically incredible.
Roger Staub, and what he said about Ronaldo, too. I'm worried about Scooter a little bit.
Ronaldo is a
Okay.
5.
It's okay.
Roger Staubach, 84 today, best quarterback in Cowboys history. I do not apologize for that statement.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Ain't been many to choose from.
Well, Troy won 3 Super Bowls,
Yeah.
but Roger was
Good
the
call
best.
there.
Craig Morton, who was his backup and
Yep.
then went to Denver, is 83 today. So they're 1 year apart, same birthday. How about that?
Crazy.
That's crazy. Daryl Waltrip, NASCAR driver,
Boogity.
Kentuckian, is 79 today.
Was he on the call last night, Tony?
No, he was not.
I think he's retired from calling the races.
Is he?
I think so. He's 79.
They had
dude.
Clint Boyer and
Now,
Oh, that's
Michael
right.
Waltrip.
Harvick.
Michael Waltrip did it.
Oh, my
for a
gosh.
while.
Don't get me
was it
started
Harvick
on
or
Michael.
Hamlin? that was
That's
good?
right. That's right. Hugo Gonzalez,
Hugo.
Boston Celtic, 20 today. Well, just thought I'd throw him in there. Todd Monken, the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns, is 60 today, the big 6-0.
Get excited, Buzz.
Former West Virginia coach and Michigan coach John Beeline is 73. And Mark Turgeon, who used to coach at Maryland but is the new head coach at the University of Kansas City,
I saw that.
which I did not know was a Division I university, but it is. He is 61 today, Mark Turgeon. A lot of birthdays today.
Yeah, MKCU.
That's what I was getting ready to
Kangaroos.
say. Yeah. I was going to just say
So
that.
it
Exactly.
used to be Missouri, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Now it's just Kansas
They all
City.
changed.
Or
that, too.
UMKC is what it is.
So,
Yeah.
well, I don't think it is anymore. Is it?
Yeah. UMKC.
I think they
They just
call
call
it
it Kansas City, but it's University of Missouri,
Right.
Kansas City, John.
Some good NBA last night. The Knicks beat the Nuggets.
Knicks are on fire.
134-127 in double overtime. I had that one on one of the TVs. Brunson had 42. Jamal Murray 39 in a losing cause. Milwaukee beat New Orleans 141-137. That ruined 44 points from Trey Murphy III. Ryan Rollins had 27 for Milwaukee. Celtics beat Houston as an 8.5-point underdog last night, 114-93.
Did Durant
Nobody
play?
was playing for the Celtics. Brown didn't play. Hauser didn't play. Derek White did play and had 28 for Boston. Minnesota beat Toronto 128-126. Anthony Edwards had 30. San Antonio over Oklahoma City last
They
night.
own him.
Well,
They own him, John.
nobody played.
They own him.
Hartenstein didn't play. Caruso didn't play. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's hurt through the All-Star break. He will not play
Still doesn't
for the
matter.
next couple
San
weeks.
Antonio owns him.
Keldon Johnson had 25 to lead San Antonio. Wemby had 22 and 14. They won at 116-106.
You heard it here.
I did. They own them. Memphis beat Sacramento 129-125. Ty Jerome had 28. Donovan Mitchell 29 in Cleveland's win over the Clippers last night. Saul Cerritos tomorrow. Come join us at 10 o'clock out in St. Matthews. Matt Dennison is next. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.